From the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway, we are just getting started with coverage of the National Division, and we welcome you to the Justin Brooks Designs 125 coverage on Leadfoot TV and LSR TV. I'm Wesley Outland. Mr. Charles Oberg alongside. Had a little technical issue, but our buddy, Mr. Tracy Brown, punched the buttons, got the thing back going again, and you ain't missed anything. We just got started with about the first 5 laps of the race, and all the while right now, Mr. Oberg Brown is leading the way in the 3-car. Good evening, my friend.
Hey, Wesley, how we doing? Yeah, a little bit of technical difficulties, so we missed a little bit of Brooks starting in the back, but he's already up to 4th, and you're right, Brown's out front, and Chandler's right beside him, but here comes Justin Brooks.
Obviously, Justin Brooks had to start shotgun on the field, and he has already climbed into the number 4 position. That's the driver from Darlington, South Carolina, in the JBD 125. He's sponsoring this race, as a matter of fact, tonight for the National and American Division. The National Tour is on track now. Don't forget the American Division will come up later on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time with Emmett Crow and myself. Charles Oberg joins me on color commentary for the 7 o'clock race, and right now it is Chandler getting around Brown to go to the lead as they go back into turn 1.
Absolutely, and I'm sorry, I'm having a little technical difficulties. I gotta find my screen again.
No problem. Yeah. So we'll let Oberg get caught back up, get the hamster off the wheel, and we'll go back to more great action here. So right now, of course, we are 10 in of 125. Remember, they will go to lap number 40 for the stage break, of course, as always, presented by 213 Simware. We are at the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway tonight. Of course, this is the semifinal race for the season. It's right now 11 of 125 laps are completed. We will go again to that stage break at lap number 40. And then, of course, the push to the finish of the race with the final stage, obviously. Right now, it is Chandler in the lead. They are given 1 set of tires, 1 faster pair in this series if they get in an accident. And there will be 1 attempt of a green-white checker as Justin Brooks Oberg setting up for Brown in the 3-car up on the high side as they work through 3 and 4.
Yeah, I got another live look at this, man, and Justin Brooks is just dominating. We can't handicap him enough, and he's going to find his way to the front. But, you know, it's a long race. Anything could happen from here on out. Yeah, I love North Wilkesboro, man. Some great racing. What a great track. Glad we could watch this race here.
Yeah, I think something's going on, Tracy. We're not live on LSR TV, but I think we'll try to rectify that and fix it up for the next race coming up at 9 o'clock for the American Division. Just wanted to give you a heads up and let you know. So right now we are live on Leadfoot TV, and all the while we are continuing to watch Chandler lead, but here comes Justin Brooks. He's going high, he's going low, making his moves down below the apron to try to get around the 8-car. Can't clear him yet, though.
No, that 8-car is doing a good job of making him 3 or 4 cars wide right there, keeping Justin Brooks right behind him. And that's what he's going to have to do to give himself a chance there. He has to cut off Justin Brooks. That's all he can do.
All he can do right now is just kind of hold on, stay in line, see what he can do here, as he currently is the man that is up in front, holding on to that top position. Just getting started, as we mentioned, for the Leadfoot Racing League here tonight, and all the while, the man they are trying to gun down is the Chandler car. Chandler in the lead, but not for long. Justin Brooks right there on the bottom. Started at the rear of the field. Not much of a rear of the field. Only 10 cars started this race, but he has climbed to the lead. Nope, Chandler wants the power back on the outside as they go into 1.
Yeah, Chandler scrapes the wall a little bit there, but it almost gave him a bounce back onto the track, which, you know, set him straight up onto the straightaway. But, yeah, Justin Brooks takes it, and Justin Brooks is hitting his marks. Do you see how close he is to that inside line going down on the corners? I mean, he's making it stick right to the bottom down there.
Down the back straightaway now, back into that third turn is all the while it is Brooks holding on to the lead. Brooks now with Chandler behind him. And the JBD Justin Brooks Designs 125 here tonight at the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway. This is the 213 Simware stage, of course. The stage break presented by 213simware.com. Get all the best LFRL or iRacing drivers apparel for your driving and your fans of iRacing. Go to 213simware.com and check out the LFRL merchandise as well. Landon Brown from Bailey, fresh in from Martinsville. Heard he took in the, of course, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series and modified race last night at Martinsville. And, of course, Chase Elliott just picked up the win of the Cookout 400 for the NASCAR Cup Series not even a half hour ago, but a big opportunity for him to get his second win at Martinsville. And obviously Landon had to come back home to handle the LFRL officiating duties, as well as Tracy and all the other folks that are behind the Leadfoot Racing League. And all the while, we are closing in on lap number 30 quickly as Michael Deach right now. You see where he's at on the racetrack, currently outside the top 5, battling with Pendleton and others for this spot. Bunkley down to the inside of the 88 of Deach as they work and they slide job coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, that 92 had a wheel in his hand to get around that corner there. Slides up the track and keeps it straight. What an amazing move that was. But still has some work to do as the 88 hangs out tough on top.
All these guys right now just kind of playing nice, if you will, and that's the smart thing to do here as they work their way closing in on the midway point of stage number 1. Top 5 right now. It is Brooks, it is Chandler, it is Wilson, Brown, and Farlow as we are closing in on 10 remaining here in stage number 1 at North Wilkesboro. And we got Bunkley off the pace. Asher Bunkley's car, the Hilliard from Florida driver, in trouble, way off the pace. Might have cut down a tire. See sheet metal damage to the 92, but he does keep rolling, and we are closing in on the midway point of the stage.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN. 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Closing in on 10 laps remaining in the opening stage here for the Justin Brooks Designs 125 from the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway. Charles Oberg, Wesley Outland, Tracy Brown on production. And Charles, Justin Brooks doing Justin Brooks things back out in front again.
Yeah, we keep saying it again and again and again. Is there anything anybody could do to turn the page here on this script? But I don't really think so. And like you said, we're 9 to go until the stage break, and hopefully something does change.
And right now we see this battle heating up now for the number 3 position, as that's the car that led earlier in the race of Brown and Wilson now going at it. That's, of course, going on between the 93 and the 3 car down into corner number 1 and 2. Keep an eye on them drivers there, is obviously Cole Wilson got Jacob Brown right behind him. One wrong slip and that Monster Energy car will go up the hill, and here comes the Diecast Pro Shop Chevrolet, ready to make his move, not ready to pounce just yet there.
Nah, not this soon in the race. Maybe just trying to save as much tire as you can. That stage break does come early. Want to save the good rubber for the end of the race, so I'm sure he's not trying to push too hard. But then again, every position's a point, so that might change coming down to the last 5 laps.
All the while, there is Wilson Brown right there looking inside, trying to make a run on him again. Cannot clear just yet. As they work their way again, coming out of turn number 4, closing in on the stage break here. That'll be at lap number 40 right now for the national division. Don't forget the American division will be racing later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and McCrow and myself will be on the call for that one. But all the while right now, Charles, it is all Justin Brooks in the lead. We continue to watch this battle, though, heat up between third and fourth. That is Wilson and Brown.
Yeah, and what I noticed is Wilson and Brown are both taking a very different lane than the leader is. The leader just seems to be wrapping the bottom of the track, but these guys are about a half car length up the track. Very different approach, so hopefully that helps them towards the end of the race, save some tires.
Yeah, last obviously might be the strategy, right? Just kind of stay in line, be patient, and try to get your way to the end of this stage. Is right now Brooks the leader, Chandler second, Wilson 1, 2, and 3. There, of course, is Brown behind him. Brown just right there trying to find a way to get into the podium. Remember, stage points are on the line in this series for the stage break presented by 213 Simware, and that is quickly approaching as well, Charles Oberg, as they've got now 2 remaining in stage 1.
Yeah, 2 remaining, and everybody's still on the lead lap as far as I could tell until the stage comes in. So at least we got everybody on the lead lap here coming in for tires or fuel or whatever they decide to do. But here comes Justin Brooks, the last lap of the stage.
Final lap here for stage number 1, and of course the 213 Simware stage break at the Jerry Brooks Designs 125. Again, we'll go to the driver from Darlington, South Carolina, Justin Brooks. He'll come out of the corner out of 4, and he'll see the yellow flag as well. It'll be displayed once the field crosses the line. There they go. Yellow flag presented by Chris Golden and Golden Racing. It is our first caution of the race, and it is because of the end of the stage break there, Charles.
Yeah, these guys are doing a good job keeping off of each other and not creating caution. So first caution goes to the stage break, and I'm sure these guys really like to see that because you don't want to use that fast repair if you don't have to.
Now the question is, who's going to come down to pit lane? Will we still see everybody stay on the racetrack, or will they decide to come down pit road at lap number 40? What are you thinking, Charles?
Oh, that's going to be a tough one. I mean, I don't know. I would maybe take tires here, and then you get enough fuel to make it to the end of the race, and that's what you do, because if no cautions came out now, no cautions might come out for the end of the race, so might have to take it now.
Looks like we are seeing some drivers committing to come to the pit lane, and they are making pit stops now. We see Joe Farlow coming down to pit road. So Joe Farlow is in, Carter Pendleton is in, Michael Deach, Asher Bunkley, and those are your drivers right now of those that have decided to come down to the pit lane for service. 43 of 125 laps here in the Justin Brooks Designs 125. We step away. We take a break. We're back to more green action here from North Wilkesboro when we return to Leadfoot TV. here at the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway. Green flag goes back in the air as everybody is back restacked side by side, as that trio will now work their way beside one another. And once again, Justin Brooks jumping back out to the lead as we move into the second stage of the final stage of the race, heading towards lap number 50 and closing in on 75 to go, Charles.
Yeah, no, look at this race between the Browns here, Landon and Jacob. I'm sorry, door to door. We had pits too coming up during that break. I want to say that the latter half of the field from 6 back. Right now, all were in the pits. Some of them took tires, some of them didn't. It looks like Carter Pendleton took tires and Joel Farlow took tires, but Deach and Bunkley didn't. So they're on a completely different strategy.
Yeah, as obviously we close in on 75 laps to go when they come to the line. Obviously, we are just seeing, these drivers that did come to the pits just kind of hanging in the back now, right? We're not watching them climb. Maybe these tires might take a couple of laps or so for them to warm up and get up to, firing, if you will, so they can start climbing back to the field. All the while, Brooks not pitting yet, still holding on to that top spot. There's Rob Burnham, the Acton Mass driver. Furry Tails. Yeah, there you go. What does that
exactly
say?
What it is.
Furry Tails, Pettery, Pet Care. Furry Tails Pet Care Services on that card. That was somebody that said show some love to Burnham, even though he's in the back, and we said okay, we would. So there you go. There's the driver of. There you go, Riley McManus. You got what you wanted. Okay, you got your love for Burnham, even though he's in the back of the pack. So there you go.
Yeah, Burnham, a fellow New Englander, right up the road for me, right up Interstate 95, probably about a half of hour away or so.
So you live off of I-95.
That is correct, sir.
I live off of I-95.
Oh, way down there.
And Tracy lives off of I-95. We're just 4 states below you, I think.
It's a few.
Where are you? I-95's a big damn road. Where are you at again, Charles? Where do you live in New Jersey, I think?
No, Rhode Island, up near.
Rhode Island,
Connecticut. Yep.
I got you. I got family from Rhode Island. Yeah, my mom's from Providence, and my grandma that recently passed, she was from Providence, Rhode Island. So I've got family from Rhode Island and all in the South. And yeah, my mom and dad was a Yankee and a Rebel. They got together. I don't know how the hell it worked, but it has for 43 years. Right? No, I'm just being honest, dude. I am the creation of an Alabama Rebel and a Yankee woman. My mom, so from Rhode Island. So they made it work, I guess. I don't know, but So Rhode Island, there you go, right off of 95.
Right off 95.
There you go.
A lot of good racetracks right off 95.
Yes, Seekonk Speedway comes to mind, and Thompson, Connecticut. Yeah, Thompson
Stafford.
Speedway, Stafford Motor Speedway. Yes, sir.
Riverhead.
Yeah, awesome racetracks, man. A lot of cool racetracks up there in the Northeast. The only thing that sucks is they only get like 4 months of racing. They got to get that 4 months of racing under their belt, because if they don't, it starts getting really cold, and then the racing season's over for them. So that's why you see a lot of racetracks up in the Northeast. They're not afraid to race midweek.
No, a lot of them do. We get racing up here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday on Thompson and Stafford. So a lot of racing up here during the week.
Yeah, the NASCAR Will and Modified Tour was actually at Martinsville last night. They were actually supposed to run on Friday night, and the race got rained out because of weather. And then, of course, they moved it to last night. Kopsick was actually the man that picked up the win in the modified show. As right now we are seeing Justin Brooks Get ready to bring it to halfway, closing in on 60 of 125 laps, and the crossed flags will be coming up when he comes to the line. And next time by the lap after, and we'll be ready in the second half of this race. As right now, JB is just running away with this thing here in that number 33 there, Charles. I mean, it's been that story all season, it feels like, as we're in the penultimate race of the season tonight at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it all about Justin. You know, he's going to do it every race. He's got, you know, time and time again. He's just locked in and set in. I don't know what he does so different than anybody else, but whatever it is, he's definitely locked in. But we got some good racing behind him as Pendleton takes the 93 of Wilson, and they're side by side, door to door. And the 93 goes way wide there. Wonder if his tires are getting a little worn out.
Yeah, Wilson had to really check up from there. And way high again goes the 93, the Monster Energy car of Wilson. Right now, the logo's in the way, Tracy. I think it's the driver recap, I think is what he's trying to show. Driver stats on Cole Wilson. There it is. A little information on Cole Wilson. Started 5th, highest is 3rd. Right now, the lowest is 5th. So he hasn't gone any further back than where he started, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that 66 laps on those tires, if he's burnt them up or, used them up a little bit more than anybody else has, because he's around.
Oh, he's around. Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Oberg. I think he's used up his tires. Those tires are gone, and that's what happened to Wilson. It was just getting tighter and tighter in the corner, looser coming off the center, and he just spun it around. He's going to have to take himself a new set of tires here. Watch the replay. Look at him fighting the wheel here.
Yeah, gets inside the 29 and has no grip to keep it down there. Loses the back end. Doesn't look like too hard of a hit into the wall, so hopefully he doesn't have too much damage. He can run into the pits, maybe get some tires. I think a lot of other guys are coming in now.
Justin Brooks is on pit road.
Yeah, leaders on pit road.
Chandler, Brooks, Chandler, Brown, the 3 of Brown. They're on pit road. Jason Woodham, we're at in Alabama. So my family on my dad's side, they are from, of course, Montgomery and Birmingham. So there you go.
Justin Brooks with 11-second pits. $12 seconds for Chandler, 12 seconds for Landon, Asher, sorry.
Yeah, Asher Bunkley.
Jacob Brown with a 23-second pit stop. Oh, Asher.
And how about this?
Twice.
How about this? Pendleton and Farlow were the ones that did not pit. They stayed out on the racetrack, and now it is going to put Justin Brooks back to 3rd. That's it. I mean, he's still literally right there in the catbird seat as we close in on the, under 50 remaining of this race?
Yeah, just about 50 laps to go. And Brooks is definitely in control still, even though he's back to 3rd, but you see him come in the pits and get tired, so he's going to have a lot fresher tires than these guys that stayed out. They're at a 28 lap stint on the tires they got last time they came in.
Yeah, just over 50 laps to go here. I guess it's about 55 remaining or so as we'll get ready to reset it. By the way, don't forget the American division will be coming up tonight, 9 Eastern on Leadfoot TV. LSR TV also broadcasts as well, but because of the technical issues, I think they were not able to get the race on. So we'll try to make sure we actually set it up to go live on LSR TV as well on the West Coast. Because I actually had some people telling me the other night that they in the Northwest that they've enjoyed watching the LFRL as well. So that's really cool. And want to remind everybody as well. Quick reminder. in observance of Easter. In observance of Easter, we are taking off next Sunday night. So I've got plans. I know others have got plans. We will not be racing on next Sunday. So the next race will be the finale, and that will be the championship, I believe, at South Boston. Am I right? South Boston for the finale. So we go back to green here. As, again, just a quick reminder, no racing with the LFRL next Sunday night. Taking off for the Easter holiday. It's we're 3 wide, and they spin. Farlow, Pendleton, Chandler just scampered by. And, man, that could have been disastrous, Charles, but they hold it together, but another caution out again.
Absolutely. And you seen the 21 trying to go down the track before that all happened to block Brooks. But then on the next corner, Brooks got under him, and then it was 3 wide. You see right there, the 21 went down there. Brooks had to adjust. Then he gets him coming out of turn 3, or out of turn 4, sorry. Side by side, 3 wide going into 1, and that's tough to ask here at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, that's the end result of, like you said, that just happened there. So, caution out again. I don't want to say per se cautions breed cautions, but obviously, you know, we did just come off of a yellow flag and the yellow back out again. So, all right, let's set up a restart for you coming up as Brooks and Chandler will be on the front row. Can anybody race with Brooks and beat him? By the way, Chandler at the first race of the season at USA International, if you remember this, Charles, he was able to beat Justin Brooks, and obviously just trying to hang with him here.
Yeah, as we look over at the points, Justin Brooks is well ahead in points with 337, and then Jacob Brown behind him at 250. So Brooks has a comfortable lead, but you look at that difference between second and third there. Joe Farlow is only 8 points behind Brown, and Landon Brown is just 2 points behind Farlow. So there's a lot of close racing behind Brooks that we definitely have to pay attention to. Just because Brooks is taken away doesn't mean the rest of these guys aren't fighting for second, third, fourth, and fifth.
Yeah, Justin Brooks, man, if you want to put the stats on there, Mr. Tracy, down below of what this guy's done this year, obviously, as we're in the penultimate race of the season. Lights will go off on the pace car this time by. We'll get ready to go back for a restart. But, man, Justin Brooks, what a job. I mean, this guy is literally punching himself in. I want to say he's probably already punched himself in for the championship, bottom line. I mean, I don't see any way that he can lose it. We'll look at there. But there's some of the information on him. And 8 starts, counting the 9th race of the season tonight. 6 wins, 8 top 5s, 8 top 10s. Consistency at its finest for the man. As they come back to the Sierra and restart zone, and the Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag will fly. Brooks throws the block on Chandler, comes back down low on Wilson to the inside, and starts mirror driving the Monster Energy cars to the back straightaway.
Yeah, what a beautiful jump by Justin Brooks there. Well done. But, you know, these guys got to start asking.
All this going on as we work our way back across the line. Keep an eye on Chandler's car. Can Chandler run back down Brooks? It's the only driver that really has given the Darlington, South Carolina driver a fit this season in the LFRL. Remember at USA International, he was able to tame the beast, if you will, in that Monster Energy car. Right now, he sets his sights in second. He's got Wilson in the other Monster Energy car behind him. Now they're losing ground, though. About 0.5 of a second, the leader Brooks is on the back straightaway. Closing in under 45 to go.
And you look back for the back of the pack, I think it's Brown and Bunkley side by side right there. That's a good race in the back of the field as, I think Bunkley gets into the wall a little bit there, but no harm, no foul, and they continue side by side.
Stretch here at this 5/8 mile racetrack that is the North Wilkesboro Speedway. Now we got Bunkley up on the high side. He'll open the door down below to Landon Brown. Brown's car, the Eastern Technical Design Incorporated Leadfoot TV number 5 Chevrolet, getting some company now from Pendleton as he pops him in the back door. By the way, that's the Ford, actually. Ford and Chevrolet. Chevrolet Pendleton now reeling in that car as they work again out of 4.
Yeah, Pendleton's putting a lot of work in behind the number 5 there, and he gets on to the inside of him. He's got the inside now, but he's definitely working that car, and I wonder if that's the reason he had worn tires before, because he is driving very aggressively to get back up front.
Top 5 right now: Brooks, Chandler, Wilson, Brown, and Farlow. That's the way it stands, as currently Pendleton now sizing up on the bottom lane, the 5 of Brown. Brown up on the top side. They're going to go stride for stride down into the corner into 3 and 4. Pendleton will get the clear around the 5. 5 trying to miss off the wall, and they'll work their way now side by side again back into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, good thing that wasn't a finish right there, because that would have been pretty close, and we would have definitely needed a photo to sort that one out. That was real close at the line.
All these drivers right now watching the number 33 of Justin Brooks now say, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. He's not even anywhere in the picture. There he is right now, working his way now, under 40 to go, coming off of turn number 4. No second, third, fourth anywhere in sight. They continue to have their little battle amongst themselves as JVD is gone again on the back straightaway.
Yeah, can't say it again, man. He's just amazing. But yeah, there's a lot of racing going on behind him, like Chandler and Wilson right here. Wilson's definitely trying to set up a pass to the inside. I saw him take a look a couple times, but he's just waiting for that right moment, and he's getting closer and closer each lap.
He certainly is. It's looking out again. We watch this driver again working off turn 4. Watch now Chandler getting a little loose as the 93 of Wilson is starting to run him down. That's the battle there for the second spot. 35 to go, and everything now getting a little chaotic behind the leader, besides for the driver of the number 33 of Brooks continuing to lead.
Yeah, with 24 laps left to go. I mean, be, and they don't go.
Remaining Brooks in the lead, followed by Chandler. Wilson right there, 1, 2, and 3. Brown, Farlow, Bunkley right now your top 5. That's the way it stands, as time is closing in on 30 remaining in this one.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, I think I lost the stream for a second. I just came back and everything was frozen, and I think we are live again here. And yeah, they're spread out here, just trying to get those positions to finish up this race. As Landon takes a good look on the inside, holds the pass there, and I think he's going to get the 92. 92 fights back on the outside, and that 21 wants to come through both of them.
Yeah, we're having a little technical issue, but I think we're trying to work it out here, or at least try to finish it out here for your audience. We do apologize for the inconveniences right now. We're going to try to go 3 wide. Bunkley up on the high side. Brown man in the middle there, the meat and the sandwich, and Pendleton on the bottom. As those 2 slices of bread split by the meat of the 5 of Brown, and they'll clear him as they go back down to the 3rd turn. Brown now gets a renewed vigor. He'll power back up along Pendleton as we close in on lap 100 here at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, both of them into the wall on the outside there, but they keep it going straight, and that 21 just is giving up. He's going to stay there. I'm sure both of these guys want him out of the way right now. And Landon takes the better of it and ducks down behind him.
I tell you what, buddy, all the while we were just continuing to see the domination here of Brooks running away with it again for another race. We're going to go 3 wide. Yes, we will. Up high, Bunkley, clear a path, contact with Payne.
A little deep in the corner there, and unfortunately, they were running 3 wide that whole time, and he wanted to go 3 wide again, but Pendleton was a little too low that time.
Another Golden Racing caution as we're also closing in on the Golden Racing 25 to go and time to dig. Watch it again as another late race caution slows things down at lap 100. We tried to go 3 wide, and boy, oh boy, threading the needle. Look at Landon Brown, and he ain't backing down. Neither is Bunkley. Crosses under the front of the 5 of the 21 of Pendleton, and around we go. Another caution, 4th one of the night here.
Yeah, so does this shake stuff up? Guys that didn't get 2 tires, they got 1 set left, or guys that didn't take any tires, yeah, what's going to happen? You stay out for the last 25 laps, you come in to get as much grip as you can.
Back out in front again right now is Brooks, as he was just messaging me actually on the world of social media. And
he's messaging you. Why is he driving? Why he's driving?
He's messaging me while he's driving. Yeah, I mean is that the cockiness to the arrogance of the man, right? He just says we vibing. We're vibing. We vibing, Wesley. That's what he says. We vibing, and he's, well, we were is what he just said. Well, we were, and then the caution come out. So yeah.
Absolutely dominating the control of that vehicle right now. If you're typing and driving at the same time, you have total control over the vehicle.
Oh, another yellow flag out over the racetrack, and we will, of course, reset things again here.
Just to mention before we go back green, Joe Farlow has 61 laps on his his last stint. So he's been 61 laps from his last pit stop, and everybody else is right around 35 laps. So it's amazing that he's still up in the mix.
I want to remind you to join the Northwest Racing Series. The Spring Series is on LSR TV every Monday and Thursday night. That's 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, of course. And we are going to Atlanta, Legacy Atlanta, for trucks on Monday night and ARCA on Thursday. Back to green as, you know what, Chris, you better put that logo up there, Mr. Tracy Brown. I know we're under 25 to go, but it is time to dig. As we are back to racing here, somebody dig a grave for Justin Brooks. Somebody stop this guy.
He's digging a grave for everybody else. I don't think so, and I think he could. I think he could absolutely run this race in reverse and probably finish in the top 10.
Ricky Bobby style, if you will. So
yes.
20 laps to go as Brooks once again pulling away. As there goes the Monster Energy cars having a battle amongst themselves for the bridesmaid spot. Wilson and Chandler contact. Chandler sideways. Brown will help correct. He'll go 3 wide with Farlow now up on the high side, and Buckley watches on.
Yeah, these guys aren't racing like they got a memo that Justin Brooks is way out front. These guys are racing like they want to win right now.
All this going on again now as they work their way down that back straightaway here at the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway. The Justin Brooks Designs 125, the penultimate race of the season. As right now, season 5 nears the home stretch. We're off next week for Easter, and we come back in 2 weeks for the finale at Sobo, the home of the best delicious bologna burgers in the country, of short track racing and more. South Boston Speedway is where we will decide the championship, unless, it's pretty much, Tracy, I know you kind of keep up with an unofficial point standings. Can you throw that up on the screen? I mean, it's pretty much Justin Brooks. I mean, he's pretty much got it. There it is. Look, I mean, it's pretty much a done deal. I'll say this much. I'll say this much. He wins this race tonight, he's pretty much locked up the championship.
Yeah, I don't see anybody getting 100 points or better with the last couple of races. I mean, he would have to finish last every race.
Yeah, 15 laps to go.
And beautiful driving by Chandler on the outside there, making his car stick and making those passes on the outside.
Hey, I know you're from the Northeast. How about UConn beating Duke, Charles?
Yeah, the last I knew, Duke was up at halftime.
73-72 at the buzzer. UConn wins.
Wow, unbelievable.
Duke is gone. And the Final Four set, UConn, Arizona, Michigan, and Illinois.
Wow.
Can't believe the way Alabama played against Michigan the other night. I was so dang mad. I wanted to throw my 80-inch big screen TV out my bedroom window watching that stuff the other night. I'm just,
Yeah,
oh,
that was close.
Monster Energy cars are not friends. it's look at this. The Chandler and Wilson.
And he got him, the 8. Oh, and he's up and
sends him
around.
up and over. Bicycles, and Joey Chitwood's his way into turn number 1 and 2. Caution out for the 93 of the 92.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
With 10 laps to go.
Man, you knew it was going to happen. Let's see if we can get a replay here if we can. I don't know if we can or not. I know we're having some technical issues. Tracy's doing all his might to stay with it. Look at it. Watch the 93. Wilson, the 8 of Chandler. And Chandler in the black 8 car said, I've had enough of you. Look at this right here. Charles, oh my goodness, he didn't lift.
No, he did not lift, but it looked like the 93 turned down a little early to go into the corner, and the 8 was just driving hard.
I mean, he's trying to miss the wall. Hello, watch this.
Yeah, but look, he gets it straight there and then turn,
Is that net code?
It could have been, I don't know.
And that's just, by the way, bicycle in it. That's Joey Chitwood style. If people do not know what the word Joey Chitwood means, just look up Joe Chitwood and the Thrill Show, Joe Chitwood Thrill Show. They were famous for doing stuff like this with, driving their cars on 2 wheels and more. Jason Woodham, I don't think they are teammates. I just think they're driving the same Monster Energy car. Or just I don't think they are teammates. Tonight they're like Cain and Abel, Charles.
They're enemy.
Yeah, Cain and Abel. I don't think they're teammates.
They are teammates.
Yeah, they are teammates. Holy hell, they are teammates. I don't think they will be after tonight. Unless they told each other to race each other this way. Yeah, they are teammates. Cameron Chandler and Cole Wilson, a part of the Team Chevy Motor Club. There you go.
As we see the 21 get a lucky dog, come around the track. He'll pick up the rear of the field.
And by the way, don't forget the American division will be coming up later tonight. That'll be, of course, at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have coverage for you on Leadfoot TV. LSR TV will be live with the race as well. There were some technical issues on Tracy's part with the OBS acted up. Tracy, I had problems with OBS at the baseball game the other night. I didn't get knocked off live again, thank God. But some of the graphics, like like when I keep up with balls and strikes and outs and things like that, it wouldn't register. And I had to manually go back in and make adjustments, on the overlays website, not OBS. So anyhow, we will finish this one out. Remember, they're coming to the line with 5 to go for the Justin Brooks Designs 125 here at iRacing North Wilkesboro Speedway. If there is a late race caution, there is one attempt at overtime. Back underway, JBD looking for win 7-9 here at Wilkesboro. He's back out in front again there, Charles, and keep an eye on Cameron Chandler. He's right there in second, but he's got a hornet's nest behind him.
Yeah, he's got Brown and Farlow going side by side. Looks like Farlow falls back just a little bit. But that opens the door for Landon. Does he get in there? No, Landon doesn't get in it. The 29 closes the door. Follower will take his car down the backstretch.
By the way, what a props for, Rob Burnham was starting to climb up, and then he fell back to 9th as he loses ground on everybody. 4, make it 3 laps to go. Cole Wilson now sizing up Brown in the 5, going after. Also, Farlow cannot clear him as they work their way to the back straightaway. Whoa, trouble.
Oh, we got around in the back.
Spun around. Gold car, number 21, Carter Pendleton. He will spin. We will stay green. No caution yet. The leaders are working in turns 1 and 2. They will stay green. 2 to go.
Yeah, 2 laps to go, and the battle for second is heating up as the Chandler and Brown are. I'm going to say Brown's making a lot of looks inside, and if he gets to the back of the 8, he might have that.
White flag, 1 to go, presented by Tiltify. Final lap of the race with Brooks in front. Chandler, Brown, 2 and 3. One more shot for the 3 around the 80. Cannot get there. Justin Brooks below is going to win again. Win number 7 of the 9 races, and Wilson and Brown and Farlow. Crash, Bunkley as well, going into turn 1. What the hell was that about?
Oh, a little after race antics there.
For Justin Brooks, it will be his 7th win of 9 races. 9 top 5s, 9 top 10s. Now, this is not counting, obviously it's not updated yet statistically. This was for before tonight's race, but there it is. In 9 starts, 9 top 5s, 9 top 10s, 7 out of 9 wins have gone to the driver of the number 33. Somebody find the lift gate for this guy. He knows where it's at. If you didn't know, North Wilkesboro is famous for a lift gate at Victory Lane. I've stood there. I've done interviews at Victory Lane, and there it is. Except the lift gate will not go up. That's as far as you go, Justin Brooks. Normally it retracts and it lifts up in the air, and you pull your car on top of the media center at Victory Lane there. And of course, Justin Brooks is just looking at bricks right now. What a job for him tonight of the Justin Brooks Designs 125. He will pick up the win. Let's take a look at the results for the race here for the National Division. Don't forget, Emmett Crow and myself with Tracy Brown will be coming up at 9 o'clock tonight for the American Division here portion of the Justin Brooks Designs 125. Justin Brooks wins again. It is Cameron Chandler finishing second in the survival of that Monster Energy car fight of white and black. Jacob Brown will finish third. I didn't mean fade to black, Tracy. Joe Farlow will finish in fourth, and Landon Brown there in it will finish fifth of 10 cars. You got the rest of the finishing order.
Yeah, I got Cole Wilson finishing 6th in the 93 machine, and Ashton Bunkler in 7th. We got Michael Deitch in 8th in the 88. Pendleton in 9th in the 21, and Rob Burnham finishes out the field in 10th.
And that looks the way the race will end with 6 caution flags. Well, actually 5 cautions because the last one didn't count with Pendleton going around. When it's all said and done, Justin Brooks will pick up the win, as I said, his 7th of 9 races. Don't forget, we're off next week for Easter. Come back to Sobo for the championship finales of a couple of 200 lappers to end the season. When we come back, we're taking a break. We will grab the law firm of Brooks, Chandler, Brown. That's the way they finish in the Justin Brooks Designs 125. We'll take a break. We'll grab them next. Stay with us.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
For those listening on the radio as well as watching on Leadfoot TV, welcome back to coverage of the Leadfoot Racing League. The American National Division is in the books. Don't forget American Division coming up at the top of the hour, 9 Eastern time, of course, from North Wilkesboro. We're off for Easter next week, and we set ourselves up for the finale at Sobo. Let's grab the man that wins the Justin Brooks Designs 125. The guy sponsored his own race that he won. That's bragging. Congratulations, Justin Brooks. And I would say pretty much, dude, you've got the championship locked up as well, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's pretty great. It's pretty great to win in a JustinBrooksDesigns.com Cadillac here in the Justin Brooks Designs 125. I mean, I feel like it's pretty fitting. We had a hell of a car tonight, short and long run, especially long run. I mean, this thing was. I don't know what I just had figured out. I don't know if it's just line wise or them guys were just killing her right rear, but I mean, I was just vibing on the long run, like I told you.
Yeah, pretty amazing, Justin, man. So I hate to ask, but I have to ask, man. Your rig. I don't know if it's equipment. I don't know if you just got your equipment dialed in right. But any pointers to give anybody else of like what's really working? What you need to win these races on your rig?
He ain't giving out no pointers. He ain't giving no pointers out.
Dude, hey, look. Rigs really don't matter. If you know who Ty Majeski is, he races on a laptop and like a little kitchen table and stuff like that. So it really don't matter. It's just more for comfort and ego boost. But no, it's all it is, like tonight especially. I mean, you got to save tires. The track started out like 110 degrees. I mean, you're on the edge already, and you can only imagine as the run goes on. I mean, we're sitting there falling off 5-6 tenths of a second throughout a run, and if you abuse that right rear at all, you'll find out real quick, especially off of forward, because there's just no traction at all. So, I mean, the biggest thing is obviously just being smart and knowing how much grip is in the car and not over abusing the tires and keeping the car pointed straight, and it obviously would work out for you better in the long run.
Justin, I really don't know what the hell else to ask you anymore, dude. What's it going to mean to win an LFR championship, I guess, man? I mean, it's pretty much all yours.
I mean, I don't know how the point situation works. I mean, I'll just take what you're saying and take it to heart and say that it's great. I mean, we've had a great season besides those 2 races where I got wrecked. But, I mean, besides that, I mean, it's been a hell of a season. It's been a lot of fun. Tonight was probably – it was super fun coming out here for having 40 lap runs, just slipping and sliding around Wilkesboro. Like, it's one of my favorite tracks, and I had a blast doing it. I honestly wish we could have went 125 green the whole way. I mean, we would have been hanging on for dear life at the end, but it'd been a lot of fun. But like I said, hell of a season. I mean, it's always fun running with these guys, running with the LFRL, landing on all the Browns, Brown. Thank them, like I said, each and every week for putting this league on, letting us have a little fun, and coming here talking to you guys every night.
Now, I got to ask you this question. Next week, we're off for Easter. We come back for the finale at Sobo. That is a 200-lap race. How do you prepare, strategize, for a distance longer than 125 laps for the finale?
Mainly, it all depends on how the setup is. If it's a little bit loose, I know that I'm going to have to take care of my stuff and try not to burn it up. Like I said tonight, I mean, I knew I had 125 laps, but I knew the pace I could run and not kill the right rear, so it's just trying to go from 10th to 1st as quick as I could, but also without, like I said, killing the tires. And that's going to be the same game plan at Sobo. They're going to try to take the lead before the stage break at 40 and whatever. I pit it probably, well, I'm sure it's actually going to be longer since it's a 200-lap race, but try to take it by the stage break and just try to keep track position, save my stuff, and let her hang out at the very end.
Let her rip, Tater Chip. Thank those sponsors. Congratulations again, everybody. In his 9th start, he now has 7 wins, 9 top 5s and 9 top 10s. He's pretty much locked up the LFRL National Division Championship.
Yeah, thank you, man. JustinBrooksDesigns.com, Crow Sim Shots, Locklear Deer Processing, Shug Steakhouse, Levi Photography. All you guys, like I said, I say this each and every week. It's always a pleasure talking to you, Wesley, even if I'm giving you hell about a pilot's license or somebody's back hurting. Take Charles Oberg, Tracy, you guys is always fun to talk to as well. We always be cutting up a fool whenever the mics ain't hot. Thank LFRL. Everybody out there watching tonight, all my competitors for racing me clean. Yeah, like I said, looking forward to Sobo and wrapping this, I guess, the standard season up until we have to have 3 race playoff or however we're doing it. So looking forward to that.
Challenge. You better do the driver challenge. I've narrowed it down to 3 tracks. I just haven't determined which one I'm going to have you race on yet. So,
all right. If I'm not doing anything that day, whatever day it is, yeah, I'm down. I'm
you
in.
ain't bailing out. This is going to be on a Sunday night regular time. Fella.
Okay.
It's going to be a regular Sunday night show. It's probably going to be the week after the championship at Sobo is probably when we're going to do it. But I got to get up actually with Landon and Tracy and everything. But see, I can't let you know anything. I can't let you know the track. I can't let you know anything because remember, you're starting 3 laps down in the pits. Yeah, lizard. Yeah, 3 laps down in the pits, and you got to come back and win it. And if you do, you get the money. Now I'm going to be fair. I'm not going to let nobody Justin take you out. So if they take you out, they're not getting paid. We'll split the money together, me and you, 50-50, okay, to pay for your back injury. But
my God,
if you win, you get the money fair and square. So I will have all the details on that coming up very soon. Probably by the finale, you'll know everything.
Sounds good.
There you go. I had to take a sip of strawberry Sunkist. There's your thoughts of Justin Brooks, everybody. Second place will be Chandler. Cameron, did you just not have any love for the White Monster Energy car tonight, buddy? What's your take of this race, sir?
I mean, we put in Cole, Tiger Woods, Wilson in that car, and I tell you, he was a weapon. He lost control and in that first run. Then he hit me under yellow because he doesn't know how to open his eyes. And then he just wrecks himself and flips over in turn number 1. So I think we got to get a replacement driving that 93.
Y'all are teammates, though, right? You're teammates, Cameron.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I mean, I wish we could. Honestly, you know what? I think we could put a monkey in that car and he'll drive better than Cole Wilson.
So, guys, you heard it here first. Cameron, congratulations on your second place. And yeah, what a battle that was between you and the other car. And I guess your flavor won. But anything you wanted to do different or could have done?
Yeah, we got involved in an incident after the I don't know if it was after the stage, but around there, whatever we pitted, and we got a massive hole in the front bumper, and we were driving a tugboat for the rest of the race. So I think it's pretty remarkable. We held off Cole Wilson. He had a clean car, and we were destroyed. And me and him, we just kind of roadblocked the field. Cole Wilson doesn't know how to pass, so yeah, I was just able to hang on in second, and somehow that's where we're finished, and that's going to be pretty good for our points. We were right on the bubble of being out for the post-race season, so this should help us going into South Boston.
Hey, real quickly, Cameron, before we toss it back to you, our winner, Justin Brooks, has got something else he needs to say. Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, I don't want to get in the doghouse, but I want to give a shout out to my old lady. She's watching tonight, my girlfriend. She hates me calling her that. I don't even care. She's watching tonight, and she just gave me hell for not mentioning it, so just want to do that real quick. Sorry for interrupting. Go back to what you're doing.
There you go. All right. Well, Cameron, back to the mission at hand here. I mean, do y'all have like can you and Wilson work this out, or is it pretty much you're going to be done running with this team at the end of the year? You're going your own way. What's the deal, Cameron?
Yeah, I think we might have to call in Jizzle James Wilson to go put Cole Wilson back in his place. I forget what race he missed, but that was because he doesn't know. He's a little bit of an idiot, so he got grounded and couldn't race because his grades are too bad. So maybe Jizzle James can go help us out on that one, put him down for one more race, and make sure he's not racing in the postseason with us.
Hey, Justin, I am going to let you play the pilot's license clip one more time if you want to. So. You can play that if you want to. I want to wish LD Johnson a big congratulations getting his pilot's license. Well, Cole Wilson got his pilot's license tonight at North Wilkesboro. So, Cameron, before we let you go, buddy, thank your sponsors. We'll see you next week, hopefully, or in 2 weeks. Take off for Easter.
Yeah, we still don't got any sponsors. If anyone has a company and they want to put their sticker on my race car, I'll gladly put it on. That maybe I can dissociate with Cole Wilson because he runs the same sponsor as me now. And all the other guys on TCMC except for Cole Wilson. Shout out Matthew White, Connor Asbell, Richard Sherry, Crash Out Miller, whoever else is on there. There's too many of them to name. And everyone who puts on this league, the broadcasts, always fun coming here, and I can't wait to watch the stream.
Here you go. It's going to be funny for sure. Black Munster Energy beating White Munster Energy, and there's no love between Chandler and Wilson. We might need to get a triple threat match between these guys possibly. There's the thoughts, of course, of Cameron Chandler from Salisbury, Maryland, in 6 starts. He does have 1 win now, 5 top 5s and 6 top 10s. Let's go now. And Joe Farlow is not available for an interview for 3rd. Is that what I'm being told, Landon? Is Joel available? Joel, are you there, buddy? 3rd place?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the unofficial point standings. My bad. So Joe Farlow joins us. He finished 4th in the race. Jacob Brown was not available to join us for post-race. He's 3rd. So you're 4th, but you missed a lot of craziness. Got caught up in a little bit of craziness, but still finished in the top 5. It's a good night for you.
Yeah, I felt like a random car at Wake County last night. Get caught up in random crap, and then you still finish up in the top 4. Yeah, I will say Cameron and Cole, they're giving each other a little bit too much. I was getting ready to take all them spots because they were just running each other way too hard. It was about like watching Minnie Tyrell and Doug Barnes Jr. run last night, except nobody wheel hopped anybody.
Yeah, I was there. I called it. It was crazy for sure. I know they're still talking about it on social media, no doubt. Well, Joel, obviously, man, what do you do coming into the finale coming up at Sobo in 2 weeks?
Well, right now I was tied going into this race with Landon Brown. So I think if I just finish ahead of Landon Brown come South Boston, I should be pretty fine. But I will say, shout out to you, Wesley. I heard you got to go in the Flow Racing booth, call some races after the late mall race.
So I was on public address for the Cars Tour for last night's events, and yes, some of the guys had to leave, and I was asked to do the final events. We done it on television as well as on Flow and public address. So yeah, man, been on Flow Racing. As a matter of fact, I'll be on Flow Racing in 2 weeks for the race at West Virginia Motor Speedway as well. So go ahead and thank them. I'm sorry, Charles, you got a question for Joel?
No, Joel, just congratulations on 4th, and man, looking forward to seeing you in the playoffs.
I'll see you then. I'll see you at South Boston, whatever this secret playoffs is.
The driver challenge you're talking about for Justin Brooks. I still haven't determined what it's going to be at. It's not going to be at Sobo, though. They'll be there in 2 weeks for the 200-lapper finale. That's Joe Farlow, everybody. And let's set him up now with the heck yeah, hell yeah, praise Dale moment of the race. What do you think? What do you think's in the running? What do you think, Charles, before we get off the air? What do you think's in the running for the hell yeah move of the race presented by Full Wide Motorsports?
Well, I'll tell you, man, it was such a great race, and I could not call out one moment from the next. But yeah, go ahead, Leslie. Let us know.
I would probably say it was Cole Wilson getting his pilot's license. Probably the most the wreck there between Chandler and Wilson was the craziness of the night with that Joe Chitwood stunt show move. Going in turn number 1, Mr. Engineer Tracy, if you can cue it up. If you do, I don't know if you can or not, but anyhow, the contact between the the black number 8 and the 93 white car, and teammates at that, wrecking and making him do a stunt move, flying through the air, and obviously bicycling Joe Chitwood style into the corner into 1 and 2 will probably be my heck yeah, hell yeah move of the race presented by Full Wide Motorsports. And here it is. Yeah, we got it. Look at this. They were leaning on to one another before it even happened there, Charles.
Oh, these guys went back and forth lap after lap after lap. As you see here, it comes right here.
There it is.
He turned him.
In fact, Farlow gave the assist to the 93 of Wilson to get him up in the air. I don't know if Joe Farlow even realized that or not. So there is your hell yeah move of the race presented by 4Wide Motor. We're going to change that to hell yeah. I mean, hell's not a bad word. Hell yeah, you know. You don't want to go there, but you can say it. Hell yeah move of the race presented by 4Wide Motorsports tonight here at the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight for the National Division. The American Division will be coming up at the top of the hour just about 42 minutes from now. Charles Oberg, we got one more to go. Have a great Easter holiday, my friend. Your final take of Wilkesboro tonight.
I love this race, man. It was a great race. Even though Brooks takes off with it, everybody else had a real tight race and a lot of fun. Guys, have a great holiday, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, pretty much the championship and tonight's Justin Brooks sponsored Justin Brooks Designs 125, won by the man himself here tonight at the virtual North Wilkesboro Speedway. Goes for him his 7th win in 9 races. He's pretty much won the championship for season 5 of the National Division of the Leadfoot Racing League. And now he's just got to, go out there and race that 200-lapper at Sobo in 2 weeks. Reminder, we're off for Easter. Next Sunday night, the championship will be decided, of course, on April the 12th. April the 12th, the finale will be at virtual Sobo Speedway. And that will be coming up in 2 weeks from tonight, and I will have all the details finalized on the LFRL CRN Justin Brooks Driver Challenge. It is going to be open to anybody of the Leadfoot Racing League that wants to run. $100 to the winner, even for Justin Brooks, if he can take on the challenge of the track of my choosing, and that is all being put on by the Community Radio Network. More details on CRN at wearecrn.com and CRN Sports. All right. Leadfoot Racing League on social media. They're now on Facebook. They're on X. They're on Instagram. And I think on TikTok as well. For Mr. Tracy Brown, all of the Brown family that operate the Leadfoot Racing League, thank you also to everybody with LSR TV, Leadfoot TV, and CRN. For Charles Oberg, I'm Wesley Outland. Congratulations again to Justin Brooks winning the Justin Brooks Designs 125. You can't make this up. He gets it done in dominating fashion at North Wilkesboro. He's won the race. He's won the championship. And we'll see what he does at Sobo for 200 laps in 2 weeks. Happy Easter, everybody. We'll see you then.